Hi, today we're going to look at how to use the screen recording tool in PowerPoint. This will record any part of any screen, any program that you've got open, any website, and also any other videos you've got. Again, 4 easy steps. Open PowerPoint. Number 2, click on the Insert tab, then the screen recording button. You're then going to select the window that you want to record, draw the area or select the area within that window, and then press record. When you've completed, press stop. At that point, your screen record will appear in PowerPoint. If you want to export that as a media file, so as a video file, you'll right click on it and then save media as. So here's a slide to show you what they would actually look like in your presentation. So number 1 is the Insert tab. That brings up a menu, a range of options for you. Then number 2, click on the Record Screen or the Screen Recording button. Then select the area, select the window, so draw a rectangle around the window you want to record. Now you need to be aware of what's something called aspect ratio in this, and you can see old TVs at the very top right was something called a 4:3 aspect ratio, almost square. More recently we've got widescreen TVs and widescreen computers. That's called a 16:9 aspect ratio. So as long as your rectangle is somewhere round about that kind of aspect ratio, it'll be absolutely fine. Then once you've selected your area, click the record button. That menu there will disappear once you start recording, but if you hover round about the top of your screen, it will then reappear, and then you can click on the stop button when you want to finish your presentation. On the next slide, there's going to be a screen recording of a website. It's a website called ArcGIS, and we've done this as a demonstration to the students of a series of processes to get a result. You'll see what happens on the next slide. So this essentially is a recording that I've previously done and put it into the current PowerPoint recording. So it's a recording of a recording. And it's embedded within the PowerPoint presentation. Now it's important not to talk over the next slide, because otherwise there's going to be 2 voices going on at the same point, which is going to be confusing, and it's not going to be possible to pick out the voices. So I'm going to advance the slide in a moment by pressing the down arrow. The next slide will come on, and then with my mouse I'm going to make sure I don't speak during this next slide. With my mouse I'm going to hover over the presentation and then press the triangle button, the play button. In ArcGIS we've got the measure tool. There's measure area, there's measure distance. We're going to click on that. 1 click on the most southwesterly point of Great Britain and 1 on the most northeasterly point, mainland of Great Britain. We're then going to double click, and that gives us the distance, so 959.4 kilometers. So when your screen capture is complete and it's in your PowerPoint presentation, if you right click on it, you get some options, and you could trim it. So if there's some bits at the start you don't want in there, you could trim the bits at the start, bring those in. Bits at the end, bring those in as well. Also, we've got in the center here, we've got the icon where you can play it, and you can change the volume. But the main thing that we're looking at here is the Save Media As. So if you right click on it, this media file doesn't need to stay in PowerPoint. You can export this as a video file. So it's a Save Media As, and then choose a place on your computer that you want to save it as. Now if the right clicks, all those menus at the top are not good for you. If you click on the playback tool, that's at the bottom there, the ribbons there. So the playback tool, video tools, you've got all the same options there if you want to edit and export your video file out of PowerPoint into an MP4 format.